All right, hi everyone, Kelsey from TC Fit. This is Gratitude Yoga. So for one of the poses today, if you want, you can have a couple pillows nearby, some yoga blocks or some boxes to support your knees as we're lying down, and your knees will kind of splay and lay out to the side. So have some pillows readily available if you'd like to use them. And thank you for joining me today. So let's start in a child's pose here on your mat with your knees nice and wide, your toes connected, and then sitting your hips back here. So depending on how you're feeling right now, you can always stack your two hands on top of one another to create a pillow for your forehead, or you can rest your arms all the way out and rest your forehead down. And I want you to focus on your breathing here. Focus on your breath here. And instead of counting your breaths, I would like you to count your blessings. So as you inhale, focus on what you are blessed with in your life. And then exhale. And as you continue inhaling, you can focus on the one aspect or multiple. And it can be anything from family or health right now, or clean water, or safe home. Your gratitude intention is yours and yours only. And I want you to just focus on that. Continue to breathe it into your body. Feel your body. And then we just exhale it out. Breathing in your gratitude, your blessing. And exhaling. A few more moments here. Remember, it can be a single focus or multiple. Now, keep your blessing, your gratitude thought in your head throughout your practice here right now. And let's bring it up to all fours. So 4-point kneeling, hands underneath your chest, about shoulder width apart, knees underneath your hips, cat-cow. So inhale, let your belly hang, retract your shoulder blades. Exhale, flex and tuck, reaching your shoulder blades wide, and then inhale, retract. Exhale, press and tuck. And just allowing your spine to move, your chin falls towards your chest. Fan your fingers out nice and wide. And your intention, your gratitude blessing is in the back of your mind here again. A few more cat-cow. And meet me in a 4-point kneeling, neutral long spine position. So curl your toes under, extend your legs up, and then press yourself back, finding down dog. Now you always have the option of staying in a child's pose as well, but instead of having yourself more forward, really emphasize pressing yourself back so your ears are in line with your biceps. Your hips are reaching high, wrists are straight, and fingers fanned out. And again, you're breathing in your blessing, your gratitude here. Feeling lengthening through the back of our legs. Take your eye gaze towards the top of your hands. Step or hop your feet into a forward fold and just stay here for a few moments. Soften your knees. You always have the option of bending and extending, pedaling through your knees. Chin falls towards your chest. Just let your upper body hang. And then quiet your legs in the center. Reverse your swan dive, reaching your arms up. And exhale, finding your chair pose. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, we swan dive forward, hinging through our hips. Inhale to a halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. And exhale, fold, place your hands down, step back to your plank, and just hold here at the top. One or both knees can be down, or you can remain on your toes, bodies in one long line from the crown of your head all the way to your heels or to your knees if they are on the floor. Drawing your belly button in. Now take an inhale, shift forward just a little bit. Exhale, lower yourself all the way down to the floor, hugging your elbows in, flip your feet over, and then press and lengthen yourself up for cobra. Drawing your shoulder blades back, expanding through your chest. Neck is in line with the rest of our spine. Lower yourself down, curl your feet under, press yourself up and back for your down dog. Good, pedal through your knees here if you see fit. Eye gaze towards your hands, step or hop your feet into your forward fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive, and exhale, finding chair. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold, hands down, step or hop back to your plank. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower yourself down. Inhale, cobra or up dog, strong glutes and core. And then exhale, pressing yourself up and back to your down dog. Turn your eye gaze towards your hands, step or hop your feet into your fold. Reverse your swan dive and find your chair. 2 more times, gang, through our Sun A. Inhale, arms up, building heat. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, hands down, step or hop back. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, pressing up and back. Eye gaze towards your hands, step or hop your feet in. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. And exhale, find chair. Good, 1 more time. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, hands down, step or hop back to plank. Inhale, and exhale, release. Cobra or up dog, and press up and back. Step or hop your feet into your forward fold. Reverse your swan dive, and hold your chair. Good, hold your chair down. Zip your knees and ankles together. You can always bring hands to heart center as well, or reaching your arms nice and tall. Big deep breaths. 4, 3, 2. I want you to inhale, stand, reach your arms up, touch the sky, and then exhale into a chest expansion. Open up through, so we're in a mountain pose with a chest expansion here, leading with our heart. Leading with your heart. Opening up through your chest. On your next inhale, reach tall again, and then exhale, swan dive forward into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, set your hands down. Option to flow or stay in your plank. Inhale at the top, exhale, lower down, cobra up dog, and exhale, go to your down dog. So you always have the option to flow, doing that little half series, or you can just sit it out and stick into one pose. Completely depends on how you're feeling today. Let's take your eye gaze towards your hands. Step your right foot through, drop your left back knee, and then rise up for a low crescent lunge. So your back foot, you can have your toes planted or your foot flipped over, whichever's comfortable for you. And making sure that you can see your toes in front of your right knee here. Keep your left arm reaching high, rotate and twist and open up through your right side. So we're going to kind of opening through our chest, leading with our heart right now. Twisting from your midsection. Return back to your center. Float your hands down, straddling your foot. Curl your back foot under and then lengthen up. So your back leg is long, and then press and rise up to a high crescent lunge. Staying low, you're on the ball of your back foot and energy through your right leg. Breathing it out. Good job. Working that strength. And now set your back foot down, return to a warrior two. So your left foot is angled with the mat, sinking down, making sure your knee isn't caving in or reaching out. It's right in line with your toes. Peel apart your arms, intent gaze over your fingertips. And now stay quiet through your lower body. Shift forward, extended side angle. So you can rest your right arm down or set it down on the floor. And then big reach with your left arm overhead, creating one long line from your left toes to your left fingertips. Good, and then set your hand down, all the way down, and then step back to your down dog. Option to pedal it out. You may stay here or you can flow with me. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, lower down. Cobra or up dog. And press yourself up and back. Good, breathing here. Remembering your intention, your blessing, that you are breathing into your body and not letting go of that. Eye gaze towards your hands. Step your left foot through, drop your back knee, and then lift up, finding your low crescent lunge. Remember our pointers, you should be able to see your toes in front. Lifting up. And keep your right arm reaching, twist and open to your front left leg. Twisting, good, whittling out your waist there. Returning back to center, float your hands down, straddling your foot, lengthen your back leg, press up, we find your high crescent lunge. Sinking as low as you'd like to work here. Big deep breath. Drop your back heel, we open up into a warrior two. Sinking down, intent eye gaze right over your fingertips. Good and strong. And then shift your upper body forward, hinge down. We find that long extended side angle. Remember, you can rest your arm down or you can reach it onto the floor, whatever you prefer. Staying low, 4, 3, 2, and then float your hands down. Step back to your down dog. Pedal out through your heels. Pedal out through your heels. And quiet your legs. Inhale, shifting forward to plank. Exhale, we lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press up and back. Step or hop your feet into your forward fold. Reverse your swan dive. Stay here at the top and then find your chest expansion in mountain pose. Lifting up, perhaps reaching a little bit higher, drawing your elbows back. Lifting our heart. A few more breaths. Let's inhale, reach your arms tall. Exhale, swan dive forward, hinging through your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, hands down, step back, plank or flow. Lowering down, cobra up dog, and pressing up and back. Pause in your down dog here. Focusing on breathing in that blessing again. Go ahead and step your right foot through. Drop your left leg, rise up for your low crescent lunge. Hips just draw forward. Being mindful of where your toes are. Right arm stays reaching high. Oops, nope, left arm reaches high, right arm twists towards your right side. Finding your good balance. 4, 3, 2, return back to center. Float your hands down, straddling your foot, lengthen your back leg. Press up, finding your high crescent. Staying as low as we can, working. And drop your back heel, let's find warrior two. Good, sink down into it, peel apart your arms, nice and strong. Eye gaze right over your middle finger. And then reach your upper half forward, move into an extended side angle. Create one long line, big reach gang. Good. 4, 3, 2, and then swivel yourself down to your plank. Option to stay or flow, lowering down, cobra up dog, and then meet me in down dog. Take a few breaths here. And when you're ready, step your left foot through. Drop your back knee, lifting up, low crescent lunge. Extending up. Lifting your sternum and your heart. Keep your right arm reaching, reach your left arm twisting. Eye gaze just over your fingertips here. Stay active through your right arm, reaching up. Can you reach a little higher? Come back to center. Float your hands down, straddling your foot. Lengthen your back leg, press up, high crescent lunge. Good, you're on the ball of your back foot here. And we open up, finding warrior two. So your back foot goes parallel with your mat. Sink down, Strong arms. Being mindful of your knees, tracing right in line with your toes, not caving in or out. Reach yourself forward, extended side angle. Create one long line, sink as low as you'd like. 4, 3, 2, set your hands down. Step back plank, option to flow, lowering down. Cobra or up dog. Press yourself up and back, staying here in your down dog or your child's pose. We're gonna go through this one more time here, gang, and then we're going to move into some more gratitude-like poses here. So turn your eye gaze towards your hands, step or hop your feet into your forward fold. Reverse your swan dive, reaching up, and then stay here high in mountain with a chest expansion, opening up. Leading with your heart, being open to ideas. Let's inhale, reach tall. Exhale, swan dive down, hinging through your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, hands down, step or hop back. Option to flow with me. Lower it down, cobra, up dog. Press yourself up and back. Stay here, breathe. Let's step your right foot forward. Drop your back knee, and then lifting up for your low crescent lunge. Can you sink a little bit further? Can you reach your arms a little bit higher? Should be good and warm. Keep your left arm reaching, open and rotate to your right side. Try to keep your gaze towards your fingertips if you can, twisting out your spine. Returning back to center. Float your hands down, lengthen your leg, and press up, high crescent lunge. Sink, sink. Opening through your hips, opening through your chest. And we find warrior 2, sinking down, back foot is parallel with your mat. Good job, gang. And then reach your upper half forward, extended side angle. One long line. And then float your hands down, pivot your foot, step back plank or flow. And then meet me in down dog. Go ahead and step your left foot through. Drop your right leg, lift up. Low crescent lunge. Sinking down, reaching. Keep your right arm high, open up to your left. Turn your gaze towards your fingertips, be inviting here. Return back to center, float your hands down. Lengthen your back leg, press up. High crescent lunge, sink. Opening up, we find warrior 2. Good, be mindful of your alignment. And then reach forward, extended side angle. Big, big reach. And set your hands down. Step back to your down dog. Pedal through your knees. Pause, shift yourself forward a little bit. Take your knees down to the floor wide. Let's find your child's pose where we met. Sinking down, hips sinking back. And letting your chest and your heart just melt into the floor. Melt into your mat. Breathing in your blessing here. And keeping your good focus. So coming up here, we have 6 poses in our gratitude sequence. And for the next 5 weeks in November here, we will be completing these 6 poses for each class. Let's press your hands into the floor. Bring yourself up, finding down dog. Gentle. And then walk your feet into your forward fold. Good. Reverse your swan dive, reaching up. And exhale, draw hands to heart. Now keep your right foot planted. Step your left foot back into a warrior 1 type stance. We're going into a humble warrior here. So your hips are square to the center, but your back foot is softly angled and your heel is super glued to the floor. I want you to reach your arms behind you. Interlace your fingers. Again, open up through your chest. Take an inhale. On your exhale, dive forward, keeping a bent front leg, and then lowering down as much as you'd like. Find your good balance. Draw your chin towards your chest and pull your arms up towards the ceiling. As we go into our humble warrior here, breathing, we are bowing down and surrendering. We are letting go of things that are not serving us. A few more breaths. Now unclasp your hands and place them on the floor, straddling your right foot. Step your back foot in so both knees and toes are facing forward and your legs are long here. Think of this like a pyramid type stance. This is a side stretch. So you're just going to flip your palms up, bend your knees as needed, and press your hands into the floor here. Again, your chin falls towards your chest. I have to bend my front leg here. I'm not that flexible, but if yours is straight, that's great. But just to tension, not to pain. So here we're allowing our worries from the day just roll down your spine. Roll down your spine, leaving the negativity outside of your body, and you're feeling renewed with gratitude. Now turn your hands back over. Take it to a wide stance, straddling your mat, wide stance. Sink your hips down. So think of this as a yogi squat. This is your garland pose. So if this is not comfortable, you can always bring your feet a little bit closer together and go onto the balls of your feet if you don't want your heels down. So a wide stance, proud chest, and then bring your hands to heart center. I want you to think of pressing your elbows into your knees, opening up here, and feeling connected with our heart in the center, and then continuing to recognize the things in your life that you are thankful for in your garland pose. A few more breaths. Good. Set your hands down. Set your knees down on the floor. We're going into puppy pose. Similar to child's pose, but you're going to remain on your shins, your tailbone high, and then rest your arms long onto the floor and just let your heart sink towards the mat. Hips are lifting high. Actively reaching your fingertips away, getting a lovely stretch through your lats. A few more breaths. And bring yourself up to all fours. Carefully meet me in down dog. And then walk your feet into your forward fold. Reverse your swan dive, bend your arms, your legs, and then bring hands to heart center. Now your left foot's gonna stay forward. Step back to your warrior one type stance with your right foot. Hips are square. Open up through your chest, clasp your fingers together. Bend your front leg. Take an inhale, and then exhale, sink, and roll forward. Lift your arms up. Keep your back heel planted. Remember, here we're bowing down and surrendering, letting go of things that just aren't working for us right now. 4, 3, unclasp your hands, place them down on the floor. Step your back foot in slightly, both knees and toes are facing forward. Soften your front knee if needed. Turn your palms up. Allow your chin to your chest and just sink down, letting those worries roll down your spine. Just rolling down and away. Breathing. And lift back up gently. Let's take it to a seated position. And then lie down. I'd like you to hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock side to side gently, if that feels okay for you. And as you are doing this, you're taking the moment to feel gratitude for yourself. You're hugging yourself and accepting who you are, gang. You are beautiful. And then set your feet flat on the floor. Allow your knees to just ball out to the side. This is where you might need a pillow or your blocks with your arms, one on your heart and one on your belly. And if this is not comfortable, having the knees splay out to the side, you can just rest your knees together too. And I want to take you back to the beginning, focusing on your blessing that you've been breathing into your body and filling your body with life and goodness. And exhaling stress and negativity. Go ahead and bring your knees together. Reach one arm overhead, roll to your side. Press yourself up to your seated position. Let's inhale, reach our arms up. Exhale, draw hands to heart. One more time. Inhale, big reach. And exhale, hands to heart. Thank you for joining me today. Remember your intention. Remember those poses that we did. Try to always think of your intention this week. Bring you back to yourself.